Nick Hilkins, outside London Stadium, West Ham Fan TV. Poor today. You can't be playing like that.
Yeah, no, some people might look at that. Apologies for my voice, lost it a little bit in there when the Trafford, the goalkeeper, kept on wasting time. But no, some people might look at today and think, you know what, it's a good point, 2-2, you're 2-0 down at half time. But if you want to be challenging for top 8 consistently every season, which, to be fair, for the last few seasons, obviously last season was a bit of a blip, but managed to get in there because of our Conference League win. You want to carry on fighting in Europe and challenging the top sides. These are the teams you need to be polishing off. I mean, you look at Arsenal.
They've lost too many points against teams down the bottom. You know, Nottingham Forest, Burnley today, dropping too many points.
I mean, Burnley are one of the worst teams that I have seen in this division in a very long time. The only reason they're not bottom is because Sheffield United are even worse. And yeah,
we drew points against them.
Yeah, we drew against them. First half, I said this after the Bournemouth game, but I think this tops it. Probably the worst first half here all season, and I'd put that above Arsenal. Arsenal, one of them teams where you know they got quality, they can hurt you, and we were disgraceful against Arsenal in that first half. But to be 2-0 down at home to Burnley, for me, that's worse than the Arsenal first half.
I agree, mate. I agree, because they're a pretty poor side, Burnley. You can see by their fans' reaction, they were shocked. They were shocked.
Yeah, they're not used to being up at half time. But you know what? I criticise Moyes a lot, but he made the 2 changes at half time. It made a difference. Phillips was bang average. And then obviously he brought off, the other one was Ward-Prowse, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ward-Prowse, for me, he reminds me a lot of Mark Noble, really. He kind of puts in the hard yards, he does the simple things well. The only thing he adds on top of Mark Noble is that extra bit of pace, maybe, and the set pieces. But other than that, I just think he's so average.
We haven't seen that at all.
He's passing backwards constantly. There's no creativity. There was a moment there where he could have slipped Bowen straight through the middle, plays it out wide.
Yeah.
So that's that little bit of decision making. But can I say, Kudus today, once again, he's showing how good he is. I mean, without him, we would have got nowhere near a point. He is electric, and I don't care what anyone else says. For me, one-on-one, there is not a better player in this league. There isn't one. He is top quality. And also Ings, great to see him come on and get a goal, and you know he should have potentially had a hat-trick. And you know, hit the bar right at the end there. But for me, my standpoint on the situation with Moyes doesn't change. You know, even though we got the point, it's knocking it, you know, it's round the corner football. You're knocking it round the corner, trying to hold it up, see if anyone's in the box. First half, there was none of that. And there seems to be, unless we get Kudus and Paqueta on the ball, get their magic working, there's no kind of movement, there's no pass and go, there's no turning your man. There is nothing there. And I've said it for a while now. I just think at the end of the season he's got to go. You want to be a top team, you've got to be beating teams.
Yeah, it might be too late for that though, mate, because it's going to leave us outside of any competition worth being in.
Yeah, well, if it was my choice and I was running the club, then I'd look at alternatives. And if you can agree with, look at Gary O'Neill. I mean, the job he's doing at Wolves, he's playing better football than we are at Wolves. He's got worse players and he's got less money.
Yeah.
But yet, he's managed to do a job. So it just proves that fresh, new ideas sometimes is all you need at a football club.
Yeah.
Because Wolves at the start of the season, I thought they were going to get relegated. A manager like him I think he could do us some good. But
I think they're right up our arse now, but there you go.
Big ones on Thursday now, aren't it?
Exactly.
So,
thank you very much.